Why did Advance get involved in the CBI Annual Conference, and what are you looking forward to today?
Well, that's a very easy question to answer. The CBI Annual Conference provides the ideal platform for business leaders and associated influencers to meet and understand what are the main actual discussion points of the day. So that's why we're here. We're one of the key sponsors, and we believe that actually being part of this will give us an insight as to the thoughts or the leadership that's happening within the country today. There's a whole other raft of actual sort of sub-benefits that we get, but that's the main driver.
Advanced recently launched its second Trends Report. What are some of the key findings for business?
Yeah, so we did, and in fact we only got the report back just literally a few days ago. So it's interesting. There's probably three things I want to call out there. I think the first thing is, last year 49% of our respondees thought that Brexit was going to be sort of negative. Now that's increased slightly to 52. So that's kind of more or less the same, and I would have thought there'd have been a material change one way or the other, but basically it's static. I think the other two things I'd call out, and to me they're very surprising, with all the issue around sort of cybercrime, 20% of respondents are still not ready to tackle any sort of cyber attack on their business, which I find a bit remiss, to be honest. And then I think the other thing that actually stand out as well is a third of employees, don't have faith that their executive team and their leaders actually are in place for the digital transformation that's happening. Now, a third of employees don't think they've got the right leaders to take them on that journey, which is actually quite sad.
We've got the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition lined up to speak today. What are some of the issues you're looking for them to address?
Well, where do I start? Let's start with maybe Brexit, because I think the Brexit negotiations are not going as positively as we all would want, and I do mean us and our friends on the continent, so I think there's a big issue there. I think what I'd like to understand is what they're also going to focus on in the UK, around the skills gap, around the digital transformation that's happening, around all of the change that's going on, and what are they going to do to make sure that they invest in the UK, that we drive the right behaviours, we get the transformation within the new digital economy really moving within our economy. That's what I want to hear.